Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a video for British Pound USD and Euro USD, if there's anything on Euro at all, for the rest of the week, which is Thursday and Friday. Right, jumping over into the chart, let me just switch up the screen here. Okay, so over here we have the British Pound. If we take a look at the daily, we have this bullish order block right here. We closed above the opening price of this bullish order block, which traded into the previous bullish order block. And why is this order block significant? Because it traded into a bullish fair value gap. Why not this too? Because this was the one that formed the fair value gap. This has a higher close as compared to this. Therefore, this order block right here is a higher probability order block. I'm looking at the previous week's high as my target objective. Right, on the daily, we're still in a bullish order flow, even though there is a weekly fair value gap down here. Right, if you take a look at the weekly time frame, we do have a fair value gap down here. Alright, so on the daily, we are still bullish. So I'm looking to see when we trade into this order block right here, do we want to trade higher? Does it want to trade higher? Okay, so dropping down into the 1 hour time frame, we can see that the invalidation for this continuation higher would be this low right here. This is the SMT low when you compare it with Euro, and then this is the second low after the SMT low. Right, so you don't really want to see price wiping out this move from this low to this high. So I'm going to use the fibs from this low to this high, and I'll take a look at 50%, which we are right now in. Okay, so right now we have completed two criteria. We have traded into the daily order block. We have also traded to 50% of the current dealing range on the lower time frames. Okay, so right now what I'm waiting for is to see if the 1 hour time frame wants to turn bullish, wants to change into a bullish order flow, because right now obviously we are in a bearish order flow because we are seeing down close candles engulfing up close candles. It's very simple. All right, and then we have taken out the stops right here. We're still quite early. We have about 2 hours left for midnight, so there's just 2 more candles to go. Well, let's see if it wants to trade into maybe the OTE before moving higher. So that would be better, because that would have a good risk to reward ratio, right? So once we have the change in the state of delivery on the 1 hour time frame, then we would drop down into the 5 minutes time frame. All right, to look for the change in the state of the delivery once the hourly PD array is met. So over here, let me just show you an example from yesterday. All right, so yesterday we have traded into this bullish down close candle on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that this retracement here was yesterday, and then we traded higher, closing above this continuation, closing above this series of down close candles. Right, so we're switching to bullish. From this low to this high, this is an SMT low, by the way. We wait for price to trade into 50%, which is down here. So once the 50% is tagged, on the 5 minutes, we wait for the change in the state of delivery, which happened right here. Quite deep of a OT retracement, if you ask me. So narrowing down, this would be our change in the state of delivery. This would be the bullish order block on the 5 minutes. Okay, So we take this range again, this expansion. If there is no expansion, then you can rely on the second leg higher. Okay, expansion, and then we look for price to trade into 50%, and we look for PD arrays that resides within 50%. So the first thing that we see right here is an inversion fair value gap. So here there's the first entry. The second entry, obviously, that would be 62%. I'm not sure if you would be tagged right here because the price is exactly at 135.22. Okay, so let's just say you missed this move. There is another move that you can make, right? Because this order block has traded into a bullish fair value gap, this 2 down close candles, and you're expecting bullish order flow, and you're expecting a low resistance liquidity run because we have traded into OTE prior to this move higher. Okay, so everything is falling in line. So from this low to whatever high that it creates, you wait for 50%, and then you look at what are the PD arrays that are below 50% again, which is right here. We have these 2 down close candles. The opening price of this order block would be the entry, right? If not, you can take the 62% as well. As you can see right here, it hits exactly at that price level, and then it runs higher again. So the targets you can look for, you can look for Monday's high, or if you want to, you can project the range, right? So over here you have two entries for this particular expansion right here. So why is this the projection level that I used? Because this was the initiation of the move higher, right? The first distribution higher, because this low did not take out this low over here. So you have to take the first move higher, and then you project it out. What is above Monday's high? Monday's high is this high right here. So we do have the 0.5. So that would be the first target objective, or should I say the take profit level. Okay, if you want to be safe, you can actually use this range instead. This move higher, this move that formed the SMT low, projection higher, and then you would be looking at 0.5 as well, which is above Monday's high right here. So from the, if you have taken the first entry, which is down here, that would be 3.3R. If you have taken the second entry, which is right here, and your stops would be at the 5 minutes order block, that would be 2R, right? 2.92, close to 3. All right, so over here you can see how price just stops at the 0.5 level for a retracement before making the final push higher, and it stops right in the middle between 0.5 and 1. If we take the rectangle here, and then you can see the body closing. All right, so this is the setup that you'll be looking for on Thursday itself. It would be the exact same playbook. Right, so right now you just have to be a little bit patient and wait for the 1 hour to change the state of delivery. All right, and that's pretty much it for this video here. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you again.